In today's episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, I place a really big ball. Oh yeah, there goes the rads. Show off my lasers. Fire all the lasers. Oh, look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the lasers. And get betrayed once again by my reload skills. Oh my god. When you run out of ammo. Right when it matters. Hello and welcome to the very final episode of our Breaking Bad series here in Reforged Eden 1, and a farewell to Reforged Eden 1 as well, as this will be the last time that I ever play this version of the scenario. We'll move on to Reforged Eden 2 in the next series and an upcoming series beyond that. So welcome to the last look at, Piri Castle. The hot and spicy base here on the lava planet, geothermally powered with solar power as well. 3 walls of defenses for unending and unyielding base attacks from the Xeraxian scumbags. It's done well. It's a good base. In fact, I am building a workshop spawnable base based off of this base sort of thing. Given the power of those geothermal generators, they're absolutely phenomenal. Oh well, there we go. There's some poetic timing for you. We're going to say goodbye to the Tenacious today, who was an absolutely phenomenal starter ship for us and really went above and beyond its weight class. The Ventress leading us into the end game with its it's freaking customizable, I tell you. I've been able to upgrade that thing like crazy. So also I'm very impressed with the Ventress there being great. But I'm going to introduce you on the last episode today to our new ship, the Mjolnir. Oh yes, she's in, but she is not ready. We're going to get her ready today, and we're going to take her out, and we're going to smash some noses in. The Mjolnir is a Patreon reward vessel. It's available to all supporters, Patreons, Twitch subs, YouTube channel members. All details and the blueprints are in my Discord. There is some manual installation required because it's not on the actual workshop itself. Otherwise, that could be easily sort of shared and whatnot. Here they come. And we'll have a good proper look at the Mjolnir in a minute once I dealt with this base attack. Hopefully our last base attack from the Xeraxian scumbags of the series. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. They are coming in. They're coming in. What are they doing? They're attacking the castles, 97%. At the moment they're just going straight for the walls there. But it's these guys I'm worried about up here. They're troop transports. They are the problems. Just gotta shut them down. There you go, they're under fire from all directions now. That's a certain noise, that is, isn't it? I think they're gonna get out though. Looks like we're gonna have some troops to deal with. If they do get out, they're in a world of freaking hurt. Oh my god. That's a lot of them. There's a whole freaking company. That's a hot drop. I can't believe how many it dropped. How many was that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 Xerax troops from one troop trans. Can you imagine all 3 of these managed to get on the ground? Be a whole fucking army of the bastards. Like a company. Oh my god. Anyway, brilliant. Brilliant final base attack. Well, maybe the final. I mean, we might get another 2 base attacks. One for that wall and one for that wall if we get too close to them. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the Mjolnir here. So he built this quite a while ago, actually. It's kind of an old blueprint now. But I wanted to build something that could essentially take on Tavira's and Legacy ships. It has... Let me just put myself in God mode so we can have a proper look around here. It has a lot of armor. Now, this is a low-spec version, okay? So it's missing a lot of turrets, a lot of thrusters, all the shields, basically. It doesn't have the fusion reactor in any of the Orcs cores or Quantums or anything like that. Minimal weaponry, and it barely moves. So... we'll have a little look at this one because essentially I'm going to have to upgrade the living bejesus out of it in order to make it any battle worthy at all. So yeah, we've got a kind of hammerhead style front to this thing, which is essentially just pure armor. And the armor stretches from the very tip of the nose there all the way back to these first thrusters here. And then beyond that, we've got silly little based armor things like what do you call this thing? Astrometrics or something like that, you know. And then we start getting into gubbins and important things and stuff like that. Okay, so lots of armor at the front there. Lots and lots of armor for enemies to eat through, chew through, do what they want with, while my guns, pretty much most of them are all sat back here, or will be sat back here, and firing, hopefully with impunity, as the decoys, drawing the enemy fire. We've got a lot of work to do to upgrade this thing to combat worthy. As you can see, we've only got basic advanced thrusters here, but there are spaces for the larger drive thrusters, which is one thing we need to do. There's like space in the back here for extra drive thrusters. Another one at the top there as well. So I think the only drive thrusters we got is those two on the forward and these two on the lift. Yeah. Now it is capable, fully upgraded, it is capable of doing shield fightery spinny nonsense. So, you know, it's an option, I suppose. But yeah, we need a lot more thrust to achieve that in certain one direction, which I think I'd put as the lift thrust, yeah. But as you can see, there's lots and lots of hard points on here. All the kind of like, you know, got good forward visibility, all are elevated and out the way of each other, and they can shoot around each other and so on and so forth. And plus you can have quite a lot of variety of guns as well. The problem with this thing is, well, it needs a lot of power. It needs a huge amount of power to run. So let's have a little look inside. I'll take myself out of God mode now, and we can crouch onto the surge. We've got a bit of a kind of maze of an inside. It's like most of my ships are. We build the interior and then we work the corridors around it. So it's kind of like a little bit of a maze. But essentially, we've got corridors up, down, left, right, and then we have our reactor core. Except it's missing a reactor, because this is the low-cost version. In order to get it in, I had to leave a lot of things out. But don't worry, because I've got a fusion reactor here. Oh yeah, there goes the rads. That's a big first step. I'm getting this thing up and running. Having the power plant in here that runs it. So this is the... I'm not going to power it on, because right now that would have just taken it way over CPU, and I'd probably blow it up instantly if I turn it on now. So yeah, I mean, I didn't have the radiation shielding or enough superconductors or heat exchangers, but fortunately I work on a server where other players have got all that stuff, and I simply just sort of bought it from them. So there we go, no problem. This is one of the other sort of power rooms. We've got a large generator, and we got large shield. We would have large shields. That's a charger, and on the other side, I'm sure we've got another charger or capacitor. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while now since I've built this thing, so as you can see, large generators. There is another charger, so we need capacitors. Add capacitors in there, and that will be up to speed. And as you can see, there's room on that side as well for more, so we can get all the shield upgrades in this thing, all of them. In fact, I don't even know if I've got them. Got the big ones, but not the medium ones. I need to go and build those. So yeah, I'll go and do that. That's fine. Let's continue the tour forward. We've got a nice long corridor where all the fuel storage on the left here, and this brings us basically around the shield bay, which is absolutely enormous. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the little guys here, but space here for the big fellas, which is what we're going to add in now. The big fellas here, the shield capacitors and charger arrays. And they fit in quite nicely into these slots. Beautiful, isn't it? We've gone 4 and 3 because it's 2 to 1, right? Oh, hang on. Oh, there were slots for 4, but there's actually only slots for 6. So there we go. Once I add the mediums in the other spaces that we saw before, then we will be at full shield capacity. But as it is at the moment, that's 173,000 shields. We're up to 4 million CPU now. and haven't even started adding the extra drive thrusters. That's a doorway back into the fusion reactor there. So we're then working our way towards the front of the ship. And in there is our shield generator, which of course we need to replace with our Bastion shield generator. So let's go ahead and grab that. Yoink. Yoink. In fact, I may as well, not Bastion, sorry, regenerative. May as well replace the warp drive as well. We've got our 6 auxiliary cores here, our 4 quantum cores. I've also got the advanced core. I'm hoping that there's enough to get all of this giblets up and running. We've got 7 of drive thrusters waiting to go in up there. And then, of course, an array of weaponry to choose from, which I have stripped off of the Ventress. The Ventress, unfortunately, is now back to a sort of spawn spec, except she doesn't have any shields or warp drives because I haven't put them back. How do I get into the shield array again? Is there even a thing? Is there even a way? I don't know. Did I add a way? I don't know. This is the... I don't think I added a way. Oh, that was silly. Oh. That means... You know what that means? That means I have to take a spot of glass out and then grab the shield generator. There we go. Regenerative shield bay. Regenerative shield thing in place. And copy that and place that there. And then we head upstairs. Head upstairs. Yang, around the nice little spiral staircase. There are elevators that are much quicker, of course. And there we've got our warp drive. Except again, I don't think I made an access for that either. So again, we have to take a pane of glass out. It's an advanced warp drive, but we've got a antimatter here. There we go. There we are. Bingo. Good as new. Then if we move our way back into this Jeffries tube just down here. Hey, Steve. We've got our core. Needs to come up, of course, because we've got an advanced core to place there. Now we need to put the CPU in place. Let's go ahead and do that. We need to go up another level. We come to our computer core, which is down another long corridor, because we have 2 cores for auxiliary and quantums. We've got the main one here, which has got all of our extenders and stuff on it. So these are the 2.1 million extenders, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of room in there. But there is also this one here, which also has a lot of space. As you can see, we're going to fill this one up first. So how much CPU? That's just without any thrusters at the moment. We've got 4.472 million CPU out of a possible 3,100,000. That's the advanced core kicking out to 3 million there. So we add a aux core. And that should reduce our CPU usage back down to 2.4. Lovely. And then the 4 quantums, 2, 3, 4. And that should give us, that gives us 3,900,000 CPU to play with, 194,000 shields without adding the mediums that we were talking about. And we've got space in there for a few more quantums. I think I've still got drone parts. I just need silver. So I can quickly go out and get some silver. Well, I'll say quickly. I have to take the Tenacious now. Because the Ventress has got a warp drive. But yeah, no, this is the back, and the elevator goes all the way back down to the rear hangar bay back here. So there we go. Nice quick way up and down from the back ship there. Alright, so the only other thing now to do, apart from obviously the weapons, is the drive thrusters, which is a little bit complicated. But yeah, we're probably going to fill that over 1 million available CPU in just drive thrusters. And then I don't know what we're going to do with the weapon systems, because obviously we need this thing to hit back quite hard. But these are 110,000 each, and I've got 7 of them, so, you know. It's not going to work very well. But we do need bear thrust in so many directions, because if we look at our statistics page here, look at this: 15 forward, 4 backwards, 4 left and right, 15 up, 5 down, 20 degrees roll, 10 yaw, 15 pitch is freaking garbage, isn't it, right? So yeah, we definitely need that in order to move this thing properly. First things first, I'm going to take out the drive thrusters, the reverse ones. So we've got equal forward and backwards. Bingo, like that. Anyway, the point is, after much messing about and faffing around and adding turrets, taking turrets off, adding thrusters, taking thrusters off, moving bits and bobs around, adding an extra couple of quantum or auxiliary cores, sorry, we finally have a vessel that I think is probably capable of taking on, well, almost anything. I say almost anything because there's the corrupted things out there which are just stupid. But here we are. The Mjolnir is still not fully spec'd. This thing can have even more guns added to it than what I've got here. Another 2 artillery cannons, for example. Extra guns on the side points that you can see there, and on the front. Although the front are all just throwaway weapons, so they are very cheap weapons. I put most of them on the underside here, so that anything that is front and above us, which is normally point of attack, has to shoot through the armor in order to get through them, and the fire is also drawn away from the center. We're going to lose a lot of armor, especially against the Legacy, so, you know, I'm prepared for that. All the weapons on the front here are cheap on CPU, cheap on resources, cheap to replace, and then as we work our way back, we get the heavier guns, the harder to replace, the harder hitting weapons, the heavy positrons, heavy missiles, heavy lasers, Xerax weaponry, EMP missile launchers, artillery cannons, heavy lasers, more heavy positrons, sentinel flat cannons, and heavy Gatling cannons on the back. So yeah, we should be good to go. Just under CPU. There's the ammunition that we need to now manufacture for ourselves. There's a lot of different weapons, no problem. 193,000 shields at the end of the day. Shouldn't be a problem charging those bad boys. And we've got a 25 meters a second acceleration, 33 roll, 17 yaw, 24 pitch, a little bit more lefty righty and reversey, and a lot more up thrust as well for dry thrusters lifting this bad boy into the air. And that's going to be, you know, if we're going into a shield fighting roll where we want to try and avoid as much fire as we can, we're going to be hitting this thing to a vertical roll and trying to do that. But let's stop yammering on about it. Let's get this thing up in the air, fully armed and operational. Let's go find some Legacy to smash. Well, here we are. Legacy space. Well, actually, no, technically we're not in Legacy space. This is an L-class system, one jump away from my home base. I don't know if you remember or not, but we came here an infector and an eradicator. And at the moment, they're kind of away from each other, and I want to try and keep it that way. The Eradicator being the biggest threat is the one I'm going to take on first while the ship is in optimal condition. And then we'll take the Infector out. And then there's a anomalous station there as well, which I think is a big old dungeon EOI, which we may be able to do as well, depending on how well this goes. So the Eradicator then is just about to render in. The Eradicator is one of the most fierce and savagely difficult Legacy ships there is, so we're really freaking jumping into the fire here. This isn't just an Infector, this is an Eradicator. I think it's like tier 3, I suppose, if we had to give it tiers. Now, if I remember my Legacy correctly, which I'm not sure I do, we got some fighters and stuff, great. Then I need to review. I think I need to aim for that circle right there. Let's evade that. Get these drones dealt with the old Sentinel flak turrets that I pinched off the Ventress there. Get these symbiotes down. These look familiar, don't they? We just had these with the Dyson Sphere. I'm just sort of pitching away. I just noticed the engine generators there peaking over 100%, which isn't ideal. The Eradicator is coming. It's coming. It's like, oh my god, it's so fast. All weapons free, open up. Let's fire up the EMPs as well. Let's get those shields down. Okay, the Eradicator is opening fire. It's at 93%. I'm already at 80%. We are going to be armor tanking this pupper. I shouldn't have gone in with the EMP switched off, to be honest. That was an error. The position I'm aiming for here is that circle right there. I'm going to try and get into a position where I'm not taking so much fire from this thing. Holy moly, that's a lot of lasers. 60% shields. Let's try and limit the amount of lasers it can shoot at me while we're working its shields down. If we can, that is. Let's try. I mean, the thing is absolutely bristling with lasers, as you can see, but the EMPs are doing a good job. Alright, 30%. We're basically going to be out of shields at the same time, I think, basically. Let's see if we can angle this thing down a little bit and get it to switch between its top and bottom lasers every now and again. May just delay. EMP's doing a wonderful job there. I'm not really We're going to have to go on top of it anyway. Get a shot on where its core is. And I'm hoping now the armor can start taking most of the damage here. Almost got it. I need to aim exactly that location with my artillery rounds. I'm just waiting for those shields to drop. They're at 0%. It's out. Firing the main cannons. Okay. I need to lead the target a little bit more. This thing is fast. This thing is fast and it's dangerous. Okay, that was on point. That was on point. We are now taking armor damage. See how much armor. That was not on point. This is the problem, you see. You've got to be absolutely bang on with the aim and leading the target here. Otherwise, all that firepower... Oh my god, I don't even know where those rounds went. We are losing armor, but she's okay. Come on, reload those guns. Come on. That was way off. Way off. I need to get so close to this thing. We are losing, I don't know what, turrets now. That was on point. That was on point. Another few rounds like that, and hopefully we'll be done. Hoping the infector or whatever it is doesn't come along. Come on, baby. Turning, so it's quite slow right now. That was on point. Come on. Need to eat through quite a few blocks of armor here to get to where we're going. Meanwhile, it is eating us alive. Keep it turning, keep it turning. I don't know why my guns aren't firing. Like, my guns don't seem to be doing anything right now. It's basically stopped, this thing. Barely moving. It's a perfect opportunity to hammer through the hull right where the core is. Which is right there. It's not going to move. It's not going to move, but it's moving now. Woke it up. Come on. Give me more artillery rounds. Let's go. I'm just spamming the trigger, waiting for that freaking thing to reload. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. How many more rounds is it going to take into the middle here? I don't know. How many more rounds can the Mjolnir take? I don't know. We are getting through, I think. But we have to be. There's no alternative. We must be getting... Oh, that thing just suddenly sped up. Threw that shot right off. Come on, you just keep turning because... You keep turning. This is taking far longer than I thought it was going to. Remember how quickly it ate through blocks on the Ventress. I can only imagine how many blocks it's eating through on the Mjolnir here. I'm going to good look at that. I think that top turret that I've got there is actually in the way. Come on! So many artillery rounds I'm pumping into this thing, and I don't understand how it's still moving. I see internals. Come on, reload already, reload. Got 10 seconds is an absolute eternity in this fight. There it goes. We've got it. It's gone. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. It's all dead. Dead, dead, dead. We got the damn thing. Where is the infector? Over there. I don't care. It doesn't care, clearly. We got it. And that's the front of the ship. Yeah. Almost all the turrets off the front have gone. Let's do a quick EVA and a damage assessment. We'll have a little look. I think the outside temperature is beyond the capacity of an EVA suit, but it will be okay. Okay, first up, all frontal weapons are intact. That's good news. That means the decoys have been working. And it looks like the internal armor on the front here. Yeah, look, our forward decoy weapon is still intact. They have been trying to eat through, get to that. And as you can see, they have actually taken out a generator. They've gone quite deep here. to get one of the decoy generators. They managed to get it. It looks like, yeah. So a lot of armor damage on the front here, but it held. It held beautifully. So we're going to need to throw up a quick repair pad. Throw in the resources that I brought with me to replace some of those frontal turrets with new GATs and stuff. No problem. And yeah, but let's get into this eradicator. My shields are recharging. See, the generators, they do peak a little bit, don't they? Let's get into this eradicator. The infector does appear to be coming, actually. I just want to get a core on this thing so it doesn't disappear, right? It shouldn't do unless I leave render range, but even with the core on it, I think it will disappear if I leave render range. I believe. I don't actually know. So let's get a core. Here we go. And I'm just going to slap that there. I hereby claim this eradicator as mine. Mjolnir did excellently. I have a lot of whiffy shots there and stuff, and it was moving at different speeds and going fast and slow, then fast again. Here come the symbiotes. Let's get away. We've got to be very careful here because I don't want to move out of render range of the eradicator here. So that kind of limits my ability to take on this infector when it comes. Symbiotes at the moment. I'm just going to get ganked by my sentinel flak turrets. Here comes the infector then. With drone escort. Now the infector's a little bit easier. It's less powerful. Has less in the way of shields, less in the way of the disruptor weapons. And I believe armor. I have lost my eradicator already. Where the hell is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, off go the everything. Off goes everything. Right now I'm just trying to throw off these symbiotes as well, so I'm not dealing with an infector and the symbiotes weaponries. The infector has only just opened up though. That's good. So we need to get its shields down before we can start unloading it, artillery rounds into. And the infector is quite easy. The artillery rounds to the infector are just through the big target on the side of it, basically. I'm going to need to get rid of the little F6 to be able to see what I'm aiming at though. There we go, the shields are almost down. And then you hit F6 so I can see what I'm shooting at. It is moving quite quickly, so it's moving very quickly. Holy crap, the lead on that I'm going to have to be crazy. Right, I'm hoping it turns. Okay, not a bad shot. Could be better. Shields are still good. Spinning. It's rotating. Oh, you annoying little bugger. Stop rotating. See like how it's losing blocks in the middle there. That's exactly where my positron beams are shooting right now, is where I need to hit. Reloading the artillery cannons. Currently not moving at all. Thing's basically just doing a ring around me at the moment. Shields are holding. Give it more lead. And there we go. The Eradicator dead as well. Sorry, Infector, gone. I think that one is pretty much mauled to pieces. I don't think there's going to be much left inside that one, but it was tricky because it was spinning, turning, accelerating, and decelerating. Many shots were whiffed. Right, so my Eradicator is just below me there. Let's go and loot this sucker. The Eradicator then. Sure if there is a official door or way in to this thing, but I certainly made my own hole, so we can always go through there. But as you can see, now that we can lift, I think we get the actual disruptor, and we get disruptor charge. Oh yay. Which I don't really know what the point is. That's where the core was. You can see it's not that far from the surface here, although this thing did have a little bit of a lip over protecting it, and of course hitting it while it's moving and stuff is not easy. Can't pick up inventory full. Let's oh crikey, look at that, look at that. Let's switch this to the Mjolnir loot box, connect to, and pick that up, because that is a regular shield generator. Okay, I was like, is it going to give me a legacy shield generator? We got a bit of a hull breach there, haven't we? Wow, radiations on this thing now. Crazy. All right, let's go in here then, where the core was. And to be honest, I'm not seeing much in the way of an internal structure. See, maybe we can chip through here. Let's see if we can get inside the damn thing. Ah, here we go. Yes. There is some kind of internal structure after all. Capacitor devices stuff. Now, the legacy ships, they're just typically freaking loot everywhere. Then nothing conforms to a normal sort of ship's layout, right? I output plasma cannon and an epsilon implant. Just gonna go ahead and load that straight onto me. I'll take that. Advanced upgrade kits, I'll take that. So because we got a quantum core out of that, a large one as well, advanced rocket upgrade kits, etc, etc. Yep, lovely. We can expand our CPU on the Mjolnir and add even more guns, or more shields, or generators, and so on and so forth, and we can make it even more powerful. And that was an Eradicator, so that's not even, like I said earlier, that's not even a basic little basic tier of legacy. That's top tier legacy stuff, that is. We will have to repair, but I don't think the cost of repairing is going to be that bad, because all it was xenoblocks, combat steel, and a few gat turrets, you know? Magnesite as well, look at that. Freaking A. Let's have a little look-see in the Eradicator here. We've got a quantum controller, oh, another one, and disruptor charges on that one as well. That could have been another quantum CPU extender. So here begins the kind of farming for quantums, you know, but because we've got a ship now capable of doing this, as you've just seen, let's just rinse and repeat. Let's just rinse and repeat, find legacy systems, dig out the patrol vessels, and off we go. Quantums for days. Easy peasy, and just a little cheeky repair in between them. I think that's it. I'm outside the ship now. There we go. So the rest of it is these disruptors, which give us disruptor charges. I'm not quite sure how we go about getting an actual disruptor cannon, if that's even possible. Here's something I've never gotten before. A radioscopic generator. Ah, that just gives me a large generator. I thought this might be an RTG. One that I could use and put on my ship. But radioscopic generator. Large generator. That's all it gives me. Ah, seriously? That is disappointing, to say the least. Oh my god. Never mind. I thought that might be something. But there are huge amounts of RCSs on this thing. You got all these generators. 23 advanced RCSs. Like, chuck them in a deconstructor. That's a lot of resources. Of course, all the thrusters as well. They're everywhere. It has loads of them trying to like destroy thrusters to stop this thing, and then hit it while it's stopped would just take so long. You have to hit those core locations. Otherwise you're just gonna melt away whatever armor you've got. And I mean, you saw how much armor we lost on the Mjolnir there. Imagine if we were trying to take the thrusters out and stop it so we could aim. Ridiculous. Anyway, look at all the platinum asteroids. Look, a platinum asteroid. This is what you want. The thing is, unfortunately, to get that platinum asteroid, you need to beat up 2 freaking legacy ships or play chicken with them. I don't know, but yeah, I could have used that. I could have used that a while ago, you know. Anyway, let's check out this anomalous station then. I think this is an infector bolted onto a space station. Something like that anyway. Give it a go. Got shields. 0.9 kilometers out. I can't actually make it out at this distance. I don't know what I'm looking at. Shields are up, maximum power. Everything is ready and loaded. We're already taking hits, and I can't actually see what I'm taking hits from, but here we go. Rounds are in. Station is returning fire. It does actually look like just a regular old weird looking trade station, but it's upside down. It's one of those old trade stations, but it's upside down. Or, well, I'm upside down, perhaps. Perhaps that's what it is. Yeah, it's a standard looking trade station that's been legacyified. Well, I'm going to take the shields down, and then it looks like it's only got one of the lasers on the top and one laser on the bottom. So this shouldn't be too difficult. These things aren't even going to get through my shields. Is that a gold asteroid? No, it's taken. Fire all the lasers. Oh, look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at the lasers. And you can see the incoming fire there and where it's directed. One's directed at the turret on the bottom there, and one's directed right in the nose, which will be going after one of the generators embedded into the armor there. So that's actually pretty good. Right, let's see. I need to take that turret off the... Oh. See if we can take these lasers out. No, that actually hit the laser, but didn't kill it. That's how much crazy freaking health these things have got. Right. Wow, look at that. Everything is focusing that laser right now. I think we got it. Maybe not. There it goes. There it definitely goes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn weapons off now, because I don't want to blow this thing up too much. Go ahead and check it out. Okay. We've got spawns, and we've got soldiers as well. Decent range between me and him. He can't get me with that shotgun. Oh. My positron beam is eating through things quite efficiently. We've got gravity here. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. See what's going on upstairs then. Alright. Any more? Ooh. Where was that? Where did that come from? I saw the beam coming from up there. I see it. Oh my gosh. My god. Oh god, they're in the elevator. Oh my god. When you run out of ammo. Right when it matters. Right, I've got the laser, dude. And yeah, that shockwave generator. What the hell is going on in this place, huh? Alright, that thing's nearly dead. Oh my god, how many hit points has this thing got? Finally. Got it. I don't know what is going on. They're shooting each other or something. Oh, damn it. Positron beams are making progress. Thing is, when these things get a lock on you, my god, you're done for, aren't you? You know what they're shooting at? Shooting at me, they're shooting at the walls, they're shooting at something. Oh, he fell down. Should have activated my class mission. Could have got some infected soldiers from this. Okay. I already get this place at all. I'm a little bit like, what am I supposed to do here? There's all the hallmarks of like a really old POI that shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? It's like, trust me to find one. I always do this. I always find the freaking ones I'm not supposed to. You mind? Oh god, here we go again. And this time I've got space cooties. Okay, can we all just calm down, please? Alright? My god. Where is one supposed to go in this place anyway now, you know? This is the other question. There's a hole in the floor there. I think that's probably where I need to go, right? That just goes through, yeah. Get the loot on the other side here. Meanwhile, my positron beam is just burning through heatsink after heatsink after heatsink. It's just eating through blocks slowly, but keeping the shields down. That's the important thing. Oh, hello. Oh, you motherfucker. God damn it. It would appear unlimited spawns. Maybe. Of course, these are the ones I got. Fuck me, this guy. Get dead, you son of a bitch. Hi. Okay. Got another thingy here. How much hit points does this have? 2,500. That thing takes a ridiculous amount. Where's the core? Ow. Backing out. There was nobody there, and then there was. Because, you know, reasons. Get over here. Another one. Where's the core? There it is. What? All right. Got him. Yeah, it definitely has all the hallmarks of one of those places that, you know, it shouldn't be here, if you know what I mean. Nice. Unfortunately, as it's a base, we can't put a core in it, so we'll have to salvage. And that gets us nothing. And unfortunately, unlike other legacy structures and stuff, I suppose it makes sense given how easy this one is to take. There is no quantum box on this one. That's why I don't think this should be here. The good news is that is one liberated platinum asteroid. So, not bad. Right, let's get a repair pad in and get this thing repaired. And there we go. That's all it costs to repair. About 4,000 carbon substrate hurts a little bit, but it's not that bad, really. And away we go. And there we have it. As good as new. Really not that much damage, really. Given what we were able to get off of that thing, you know, this thing is mostly, but all these advanced kits and large kits and stuff like that, the epic weaponry and whatnot, sort by item type, it looks a little bit better. The sniper rifle, assault gun, plasma rifle, plasma cannon, rocket launcher, some heavy armor and reinforced, some mods and whatnot. Some nice stuff for salvage as well. Yeah, not bad really. 19 RCSs, like I said, get them in the deconstructor, data pads as well. Small upgrade kits, money. And that's just 2 legacy ships, of course. So well worth the cost of that, I think. Yeah. So replaced all the weapons and stuff. Like I say, all these kind of ones on the front here are just sort of throwaways. You know, we expect to lose them. That's why they're only GATs, you know. So there we go. The Mjolnir up against Legacy, very capable, very, very capable ship, and it's not even full spec yet. I'm gonna have to get rid of that, unfortunately, because it's obstructing the crosshair from aiming manually. But we'll find a new home for it. And now that we've got another quantum, I can definitely put more Imperial laser turrets on this thing in other places. I don't need that center one there. It just unfortunately gets in the way. So yeah, move that around. I can add another quantum. I don't know where I'm going to put other guns, but there are other hard points here that haven't been used yet. There's ones there, for example, and there on the sides. And I think we can upgrade these guys at the front here to heavies, because these are just basic hot positrons at the moment. We did nearly lose it, a heavy positron. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, one of them took a beating. So yeah, we gotta watch out for that. We can also do a bit of block work up here. So you see how I got this platform here? We could create another platform there, and that would be able to fire forward, no problem. And we can add another 2 artillery cannons where I've got these antennas. So yeah, there's still lots of upgrades to do, and don't forget, we've still got room for more shields in this thing, and more generators as well. No more fusion reactors, unfortunately, but we can put some large generators still in this thing. And with that, folks, I am now officially a badass. I can farm legacy and get as many quantum cores as I want. I can upgrade the Mjolnir here to an absolute formidable monster. I mean, it already is an absolute formidable monster. But I can make it into an even more absolute formidable monster with a seemingly unlimited supply of quantum cores. That's pretty much it. So, it's going to be the end of the Breaking Bad series. And I hope you've enjoyed. I have officially broketh a bad. I've pissed off everyone. Everyone hates me, and the only way to get some of the resources I need was to buy it off other players. Thankfully, I'm on a multiplayer server where other players are willing to sell me stuff. Because if I was on single player, I'd be utterly screwed. There'd be no way, other than appeasing Polaris, and possibly the traders and colonists, to get radiation shielding and the superconductors and heat exchangers that you need for a fusion reactor. However, there have been some very good benefits to pissing everyone off. Polaris have a lot of very freely acquirable upgrade kits from all the heavy weapons on this very easily killed space stations, so farming Polaris for parts is definitely one way of doing it. We've had a lot of good times here in Reforged Eden, and it is a sort of profound, a bittersweet farewell, because is it really a farewell? When now we're going to be playing Reforged Eden 2, which, you know, isn't even finished yet, so Reforged Eden 1 was never finished, I don't know, but yeah, we're moving to a new realm, if you will, with new rules, new mechanics, different ways of doing things, more grind. Lots more grind. It's one thing that is always the case with Reforged Eden. Expect grind, and much of it. Still, in amongst that are some amazing moments, some fantastic builds, some clutch saves, and lots of death. In any case, I do hope you've enjoyed this series of Reforged Eden, Empyrion Galactic Survival. I've officially broken bad, and that's it. I'm going to go and wallow in my castle on my lava planet and, you know, be alone and stuff. Things. I'm so lonely. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys for a Reforged Eden 2 playthrough whenever Reforged Eden 2 is ready for a full long-term playthrough. At the moment it is in beta and is very much sort of in testing and still needs a bit of love and attention and stuff, so we'll see when that happens. In the meantime, I'll be checking out lots of other games. So do keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you are subscribed, because I might just play something that you're interested in or it looks interesting to you and you might want to check it out. And please do. And let me know. Say hi in the comments. And one last thing, share down below in the comments section. If you had to name one of your best moments from Reforged Eden 1, what would it be? Let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.